Life, they say it's what you make it. So, have you made yours? Is it the way you've always wanted it to be? Do you even know how you want
I would like to welcome all the participants of this training, the coaches and volunteers from Right to Play, the Kibo staff, Graceland staff, and everybody who has been part of this journey. The reason why we are here is to change the world. Right to Play is changing the world through sport. Kibo is changing the world through technology. And we believe the reason why we are here is we are going to go back to our respective project areas and change the way the world works. The skills that you've gotten from this training, we expect you to use them. Each one of you must apply the skills you've learned in your work, and you must be able to train somebody else. We didn't give you these skills to just go back home and sleep on them. The reason why you're putting on that gown is because we believe in you. The least you can do for us is to believe in yourself, because we are confident that the skills you've got are first-class skills, and nobody else can test you on that. Microsoft is an international company that each one of us is aware of. The technology you've been using is because of Microsoft. The way we work efficiently is because of Microsoft. So I would like to take this opportunity to say that all of you are Microsoft literate computer wizards, I'll say. So the program for the day, we're going to have a few of you, not everybody because of time. You'll come and share your experience. We're not interested in what you've learned. Community. Because if you learn a skill and the only focus is on what you've learned, not what you're going to do with the skills, then it's very irrelevant. Everything that we have done in that training room is tailored to your work.
Play staff of the Kibo Foundation, our facilitators, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen, protocol observed, good afternoon. It is a very special moment for me to share with you that I've learned a lot in Microsoft Word, which is going to help me in perfecting my reports at the end of every month. And also, the Microsoft Excel is going to help me when I'm making accountabilities after a certain activity. This will make my work more easy, more especially when we are going to start mobile coaching. And I'm looking forward to having that portal play. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. First of all, I would like to recognize the presence of Regional Training Officer, Right to Play, National Training Officer, staff from Kibo, and the fellow graduates. Here, I would like to throw my heartfelt gratitudes to the training team from Kibo. And I want to say that with the knowledge I have now, believe me, I'm going to do more with this knowledge. Among others, these are some of the things I already have in my mind. I will even have to communicate to people in the modest way possible. Now all of you sitting here, you are my friends. Now I can exchange mail with you, I can communicate with you. If I have any challenge, I can reach you anytime. And I'm even ready to go and start a business. We have been given tips on how to begin a business. I want to throw more thanks to you for the cooperation we had, and believe me, we are going to do wonders. Thank you very much.
Right to Play staff, in partnership with the Kibo, at this juncture, actually, I'm too much impressed to be here. Ladies and gentlemen, I congratulate all of you for this success. I didn't know that today will be as it is now, but it has been God's mercy that you have come to the end of the training. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to assure you that from here, I'm going to change my managerial skills. And now that whenever I call a parents' meeting, I will be using the PowerPoint presentation. I'm going to make sure that I put the equipment in place such that I don't struggle much. And I'm going to make sure that all the skills I've learned, I'll put them into practice. And lastly, I want to thank our dear facilitators, most especially Jonathan. I wish Jonathan would come to our place and we stay with him. He has been so good to us. I've liked him, and even other facilitators. Not only him, but he deserves a special thanks, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. I'm Saka Roberts from Muwende.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ronald Sebuliba. It's my pleasure to be here. There are many skills I've acquired for the 5 days. And being the director of studies at my place of work, the Microsoft Excel has done a lot, sincerely speaking, so far. Because I'm seeing myself somewhere. Because I've been finding problems as in compiling, doing things, but right now, I'm looking at something which is already done to me. So it's my pleasure. Thanks so much. Right to Play. Thanks so much. Kibo Foundation. My fellow graduates. Nice time.
Thank you very much. I want to give this special honor to the Kibo Foundation and the Right to Play organization for giving us this wonderful opportunity to be here. And on a special note, I want to give thanks on behalf of all the graduates for making us to be here together. We've been here healthy and interacting with each other. Back to the training, I've been thinking how best I would make teaching a very simple career. One of the challenges teachers meet in teaching is scheming and lesson planning. Because they will always ask you to keep scheming and planning year in, year out. Just because some people have not been having knowledge about computer. Taking records in schools like performance of children has been a challenge. You find teachers struggling with their heads trying to add numbers. With the knowledge I've acquired from this training, I think I'm going to be a consultant in my school. I was discussing with a friend when I was coming out. I said, I think this is going to be a move for me to begin thinking about acquiring a computer. So thank you very much. Long live Kibo, long live Right to Play. Thank you very much.
Right to Play members, especially the people organizing this training, Kibo Foundation Group, especially the facilitators, I thank you very much for the work you did for us, especially from Monday up this time. Again, I back to the fellow graduates. I thank you very much because of the cooperation days we had together. We could at least meet one time and we discuss and we can help each other. And really have to affirm this one. The Kibo Foundation members, that really what we did, it was more than enough for us. And I promise you that the skills at least I've got from Monday up this time, I've already started implementing some of the skills. Because I speak right now, I'm practicing those skills at least as in making some more, I've been doing some assignments, of which at least I was given. Then also back to when after this workshop, when I go back, I promise that at least I will do my level best in doing everything at least you taught me. And I affirm you that at least within next month, I will at least to call one of you, either Christian, or Jonathan, or Reagan, or what you call it, Wampara, and at least we meet and we share at length. Thank you very much, and thank everybody for this.
Protocol observed. I'm Highway Edwin. Allow me, on behalf of Nakivale Refugee Sub-Settlement, Southwestern Uganda, thank overwhelmingly Right Play for having joined us to Kibo Foundation, through which we have gotten these skills. Mine, when I received the invitation, I took it as usual. Coming to these important, the big places, eat, play, at the end of the day you sleep. That's how I took it. But I found it was a different aspect this time, and I found it was a meaningful one. So I thank all the partners that have put the efforts to see it done. And I know that the time that has been what we have been here has been utilized maximally. And I thank the facilitators on the side of Kibo. I know taking over or facilitating for 5 days is not something simple. Working through use on the same momentum, it has been so marvelous on the side of our facilitators. So I'm so thankful on behalf of Nakivale and the Bara project as a whole. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. My name is Nabuire Irene. On behalf of Amoria, I want to take my great thanks to Right to Play Department and Kibo Foundation for the efforts they have given us today. And I want to say thanks to all the participants. Thank you so much. There is nothing much I can say. All what I wanted to say has been elaborated by my friends here, but everything I urge my friends, when we go out there, we need to put it into practice to see that Right to Play comes to its success and fulfillment. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, coaches and volunteers, headmasters, teachers, bursars, director of studies, all of you, you're most welcome. At this point, on behalf of the trainers, I'm going to invite Christine to say something briefly. You're most welcome, Christine.
Thank you. On behalf of Right to Play, Kibo Foundation, the graduates, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Chris. On the first day, I think I asked you, are you happy? So what do you have to tell me today? You don't look it, but let me hope it is deep down in your hearts. Participants, thank you so much. If it wasn't for you, we would not be here. Thank you so much for the patience. Thank you so much for the perseverance. We might not have been the best because, as you have said, teaching for 5 days continuously is not easy. But you dealt with us the way we could also deal with you. And you persevered with us to the latter. We really appreciate that. And we are very humbled. Now, you are inside the computer room looking at a computer. A computer goes to the level you decide you want it to go. It will do for you anything you want it to do, but it is you to imagine. So what we have given you is very little. What you can do with that computer is beyond your imagination. Please, use that computer to the best that you can. Get to find out all those other things you think we did not tell you that you think you can find inside that computer. And for those who are feeling challenged in terms of where else am I going to practice this, one computer is good enough for you to help another 100 people just by what you have. So make sure that flash disk you have is an asset. It is not a liability, it is an asset. So when you have an asset, you value it. So value that asset to the latter. That certificate is a paper. What you have is inside your brain. So do not feel that you just earned a paper and that is it. What you are carrying from here is more in your brain than in that paper. The paper is just a recognition to show that you came through the training. But what you have in your head is more than that paper. So please show the people where you're going back to how much more they can be better people in their communities, better people in their families, and better people in society. And anytime you need help, Kibo's doors are always open for you. Do not hesitate. We all welcome you.
I'm also going to invite someone else, the head of training. Somebody we also look up to. And that is the one and only, she's also a graduate. She's double-faced today. She's on the other end, and she's also supposed to be there. You're most welcome, Christine. Sorry, Alice. I owe you one on that one. I owe you another gown. You're most welcome.
I'll come as a graduate.
I am proud of when I see all of you like this. And I would like to say thank you so much for making Right to Play what it is. I know this is what Right to Play is giving back to you, but the reason we chose to give back to you is because you've given us what we feel is beyond. You've given us your time, you've given us your energy, you live as role models in your communities, and for us, that is a lot. So yes, I know you are thanking us for saying thank you for the ICT training, but before you even thank us, allow me to say thank you so much for impacting the world with the skill of sport for development. For us, it is a pleasure to always look out and see what is available in the world that we can bring to our coaches. So we also sit down and plan for you. And in the things we are thinking and thinking, that is when ICT came in. So we are also proud to see that what we planned has come to a success. You remember in the beginning I told you this is the first training we